everybody, welcome back after the weekend. Now last week we learnt all about a character called Soup Potato. Do you remember Soup Potato? And he was saving the day throughout the supermarket, wasn't he? He was busy saving all those other vegetables against Evil P. Now, do you think that was a real story or a fictional story? Do you think it wasn't real? Yeah, it was a fictional story. So somebody has invented or made up that character of Soup Potato. So this week we're going to learn about real superheroes, real heroes that help us and all the other people around the world. So today and for a couple of days we're going to concentrate on learning about doctors and the important job that doctors do. So we'll be doing some activities about them, learning some different stories and some real fact books about them too. But to start us off, I have a fun story, bit of a fictional story, so it's been made up, but it's still fun to read, and I know it's one of your favourite characters too. One of our favourite characters is Peppa Pig. This one's all about her brother George, and it's called George Catches a Cold. Mummy Pig has said Peppa and George can play in the rain. Lots of us enjoy playing and splashing in the rain, but they must wear their rain clothes to keep them dry. Just like we do at school, we have our rain boots ready, our wellies, don't we, and our coats and our rain pants. But George hates wearing his rain hat, so he's thrown it in a muddy puddle. Hee hee, he says. George, says Peppa. Come inside, children, calls Daddy Pig. It's raining very hard now. Where's your hat, George? asked Mummy Pig. I do, replies George. Uh-oh. Oh dear, George has caught a cold. Achoo! George can't stop sneezing. Poor little George, says Mummy Pig. You don't look very well. I'll call the doctor. Dr. Brown Bear, says Daddy Pig. Will George go to the hospital? asks Peppa. No, George has to go to bed, replies Daddy. So George is not properly ill then, says Peppa. George, you have to stay in bed until you are better, says Daddy Pig. Why? asks George. Because you have to keep warm, says Daddy. Dr. Brown Bear is here to see George. Open wide and say, ah, he says. George is a little bit worried. He's hiding under his sheets with Mr. Dinosaur. George finally comes out from under his sheets and opens his mouth wide for Dr. Brown Bear to have a look inside. Ah! George has caught a cold, says Dr. Brown Bear. He can have some warm milk at bedtime to help him sleep. Thank you, Dr. Brown Bear, says Mummy Pig. You're welcome. Goodbye, says Dr. Brown Bear before driving off in his special white car. The next morning, George wakes up early. The warm milk made him sleep very well. Rah! cries George. He is feeling much better. Roar! It's a lovely sunny day, but George is wearing his rain hat. He doesn't want to catch another cold. Hee hee hee. Oh, George, you don't need to wear your hat when it's warm and sunny, Mummy Pig tells him. Hee 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 hee. Everyone laughs. That was funny, wasn't it? Oh, how do you think George felt when he was meeting the doctor? He was hiding under his covers because he felt a little bit scared. Is there anything to be scared of when we go to the doctors? No, we mustn't be scared of the doctor because there are people who help us. They're really kind and friendly, and they just want to make us feel better. So there, George was feeling a little bit scared, but then he got brave, didn't he? He opened wide so the doctor could see inside his throat. What's Dr. Brown Bear carrying? Yeah, he has his doctor's kit. Sometimes, if we're really poorlier than George is, the doctor could come and visit our house. But usually we go and see the doctor at their doctor's surgery or the doctor's clinic, don't we? Who's ever been to a doctor's clinic before? Have you been? Wasn't scary at all, was it? Yeah, so usually, just like Dr. Brown Bear said, you say ah for the doctor. They can look inside your mouth. Perhaps they'll look in your eyes. Wonder what other tests they would do if you were feeling a little bit unwell. Shall we have a look inside doctor's kit and see what doctors usually use? Just so happens I have one of our doctor's kits right here. Shall we have a look, see what's inside? Maybe you have a doctor's kit in your role play, in your toy box. Do you think so? Maybe you could get that one ready today, because it's not just doctors that have kits like this. It could be a vet, a doctor that helps animals. Could be lots of different medical people that help us. So inside our kit, we have got lots of special things. So when Dr. Brown Bear saw George, he was saying, ah. He said, say ah so I could see in your throat. So he would use a special torch to look inside your throat. Oh, Kanga's here. Is Kanga feeling a little unwell today? Shall we have a look, see? So there we go. Ah, look inside your throat. It looks okay. Shine your torch. Perhaps they want to look inside your eyes. That one looks good. And maybe in your ears. Oh, Kanga's got nice clean ears. Kanga looks good. Oh, I wonder what else we should check, Kanga. What else could be in the doctor's bag? I wonder if you know what this one's called. What would a doctor use this for? It's got a long curly bit on the end. It's got a very long name. A stethoscope. It's called a stethoscope. And they would put these bits in their ears, just like when we wear headphones. It helps us to hear things better. So pop those bits in their ear. And then use this bit, which is sometimes a little bit cold. Where does it go? Yeah, usually on your chest, near your tummy. And they would have a listen. What are they listening for? They're listening to your breathing. They would say, take a deep breath. And they would listen to your heart. You could hear your heart beating. Yeah, and they might even do the same thing on your back. They might say, turn over, and they would press it gently onto your back. And have a listen on your back too. Kanga's heart's beating really well. He seems really, really fit and healthy today, Kanga. So it was called a stethoscope. Can you try and say that really tricky word? Stethoscope. Great job. Wonder what else we have here. Oh, I know that lots of you have seen this before because you're getting to be such big boys and girls. Sometimes as you get older, you need to go and have some special injections or jabs or shots in your arm, don't you? Or sometimes in your top of your leg. These make us stay fit and healthy, don't they? They help protect us from getting poorly and sick. So usually they would have some special medicine or something inside. And it goes shh in your arm, or it could go shh in your leg. So Kanga was so brave when he got his shots. They would usually have a bit of a spiky needle on. But if you look away and you're really, really brave, the nurse or the doctor that's putting the needle in, you wouldn't even know that it was in there, because they take such good care of you when they're doing it. Yeah, maybe you might have had one of these too. This one wraps around your arm. Kanga's got skinny arms, but let's wrap it around his arm. And then they would make it blow up like a balloon, and it gets tighter and tighter and tighter. And you can feel it getting tighter, but then they let the air out really slowly. And that's checking that your heart is beating the right amount to send all your blood around your body. It's doing a really important job, so they're checking that that's working really well. Yeah, checking your blood pressure. Wow, we'll learn lots more about the special job of doctors and nurses and the vets, because they'll take care of special animals just like Kanga. Okay, so this week we have lots and lots for you to learn about. Have fun. Maybe you could make your own doctor's kit. Maybe you have one at home that you want to practice bandaging your stuffies at home. Maybe you've got some dolls or some stuffed animals you want to help and get them better. You could open your own doctor's clinic or your own vet's clinic. See what you want to get up to with your friends at home. Have a great time, and we will see you really soon for another story and more learning. See you soon. Have a great day.